Look who fired up with no problems whatsoever aside from a dead battery and a flat tire. Fuck yeah. And it hasn't run since October, November-ish. Cranked it over a few times. Oh. Already got a ton of extra room on this side. I didn't even realize that, like, on both sides here, you can see it a lot better over here. I don't even think it broke the weld. It, like, cracked the pipe. But that's fine. I can just re-weld that. Yeah, this side is mostly lifted up because this bar is supposed to be about the same height all the way around the front. So this one is almost there. The other one I gotta work on more, and then I have to work on pushing this forward. But yeah, got a huge ass socket in there right now just to kind of keep it there and hopefully kind of form to that, and then I can put it over here. Yeah, progress. And then new control arms tomorrow, and we'll start backing up where the new suspension is going to go on the front. The back, I don't know when the hell we're going to get. This side is pretty much done. Just have to make the tie rod. I cleaned up one of these wheels. I just got the tires too for the front. Got to clean this wheel up. You can kind of see before and after. But yeah, this side's pretty much done. It's hot out, which makes working out here harder. But yeah, I got this new welder. Thing's a beast. And this side, all I have to do is make the lower mounts, and then I can bolt the tie rod up, or lower control arm up to it. I also got to bore out the other hub, but it takes less than 10 minutes. So front is almost done, and then I gotta start taking care of the back, aka taking everything out of it to make the new frame. I'm gonna try to get a little bit of this because I do really want to start making YouTube videos again. I work full-time, so it's just, and with everything that goes on in my life, it's been extremely hard in the past like year and a half to make YouTube videos, especially because like progress and everything is slow. I mean, the IS looks a little bit different, but all in all, it's close to running, but it's just, I don't want to film videos of me doing almost nothing to it over and over again. This, on the other hand, I'm doing a lot more progress to, but filming it just makes it more of a pain in the ass. I mean, a lot of it's welding and fabrication stuff. It's not necessarily entertaining to film. But yeah, the front suspension on the one side's almost done. We got RZR front suspension, and as you can see here, we have a Volkswagen 5-rib transaxle. I am ditching the automatic that's in it right now. We're going to take the rotary out. I have an adapter plate coming from Mazda Tricks to make this all work. And we're going to put the transaxle where the engine is currently sitting, or roughly about there, and then the engine's going to stick off the back. It's going to be a couple 100 pounds lighter and a couple feet shorter, which is good because it steers like shit. It is horrible. And the drive shaft situation has just been horrible. That's the reason why this is always broken. And now there is no drive shaft because I have a diff built into a transmission, transaxle. This is going to be put together pretty soon, but progress on this is going to be a lot faster than the IS. I mean, I have other very big projects like out in the field. I will try to make a video on that when it happens. I want to get back into doing YouTube stuff. It's just been extremely difficult, and for a while I didn't even have a PC because my old one broke. And then I got a new one, and now I've just been working full-time, so it's difficult, especially being chronically ill at the same time, so I do want to try to get back into it, and I also want to try streaming a little bit more. It's kind of where we're at right now, and hopefully soon I can start making some entertaining videos for you guys with this, that. I'm getting shorty headers for it as well, and it's going to weigh, right now it probably weighs over 1,000 pounds. But the whole subframe, transmission, diff, that's all going. The transmission, the transaxle that I have from the Volkswagen bus, it's like 150 pounds. Actually, it's probably even less than that. I mean, when it has fluid in it, I don't know how much it's going to weigh, but it's light. So it's probably only going to weigh like 800-ish pounds, maybe 900 at most. It's going to be a riot. and I'm very excited to have functioning front suspension. Also, it's going to be a manual now too. Yeah, we got to make this bitch stiffer. But it works. That's all I give a shit about right now. Just got to do the tie rods. But yeah, as for this, I'm pretty much probably going to have the entire ass end of it taken all apart this weekend. What I'm going to do is chop the entire rear end of the subframe off. I think there are for Mercedes drive shaft CV joints that these axles will directly fit into. I'll bolt them straight to the transaxle, and then I'll be able to reuse a good chunk of the subframe. But I'm going to like redo all the suspension and shit. But transaxle's going to go back there. Engine's probably going to sit like here. It's going to be way shorter, way lighter. Front suspension's almost done. I just got to do the tie rods, which that shouldn't take very long. Yeah, I'd say that's an upgrade. Whole shift kit is here to convert this to stick, so that's going to go out. The new box is going to go in. I have everything here. I have the rod here. And I think I can just kind of adjust it to whatever length I want. Have the U-joint on there. That's a Mercedes part, and it's a direct fit for this abomination. But yeah, all I need is front brake calipers, rear coilovers. This is going to get moved up here. And like a couple more other things, and then I can just put the entire thing together, and it's gonna work infinitely better than it ever has. So this is already pretty close to done. I just gotta pull the rotary out and flip it around and get the adapter plate and all that shit, but yeah. See it rotating. What? I see him rotating. Is it in neutral?
Yeah, it's probably just dragging.
Oh. Yeah, for it being hard mounted, it's pretty smooth.
That's her? Okay.
axle. Alright, come on. Like one of the fucking...
I like how I texted my dad, we might have broken a CV joint, and he goes, rear? Like, there's no front.
What the fuck, man? There's only ones in the back. What axles are in the front?
Yeah, we're gonna have to take the wheel. Fuck.
What?
I don't have...
You don't have your impact, do you?
His what?
His impact. Fuck. Unless I'm allowed to go back and grab it. Yeah, he should be fine. I'll be behind you guys anyway. Hello. This shit broke.
That ain't good.
Huh?
Oh yeah, I'd say that's about fucked. Good news is the shaft is still on there, so all I have to do is pull the axle out, take the CV joint off, and I have extras from when we cut these axles in half. Pop a new CV joint on, figure out why the fuck this actually happened, and then we should be good to go. I don't know if it's a result of me moving the camber arm, because, I mean, the tire's not on the ground right now, but you can tell it has a little bit more camber on this side than on this side. The main thing I'm thinking is I may have installed this one wrong. Like when I put it on here, I might have hung it so it was at way too much of an angle, which fucked up the alignment with things, because the other one is fine. So we're going to pop a new one on soon, and hopefully that should solve the issue. Then we got to fix the transmission only going in one gear and other things. I know this video was kind of a mess, like with different aspect ratios. I really didn't film a lot of the building process of this, so what you saw were a lot of my archived Instagram stories, because that's where I posted a lot of the progress on it. But yeah, ultimately, things did not go the way that I wanted them to go. For the second year in a row, I catastrophically broke it immediately. We're still not exactly sure what actually happened back here. We think that somehow we overextended the CV axle, so the joint popped out, because nothing's broken. I mean, these are all the interior parts of the CV joint, and nothing is broken in there, unless the inner part, I think it's something star, I don't remember exactly what the term is for it, unless that inner part is stripped out or something. But it was running very bad because it's been sitting mostly for 2 years, and every time that I've run it, I haven't been able to run it very hard because everything keeps breaking, and rotaries need to be run hard to burn off carbon. So that's why the plugs were fouled so bad. So it's not a tire issue or overpowered or anything. But yeah, the axles are the RX-8 axles combined with Volkswagen bus axles. We cut them and sleeved them. So luckily the CV joint, I can put a new one on. But yeah, it was probably making like 30 to 50 horsepower when it broke. I mean, that's why you saw it launch so goddamn slow. It did do a wheelie, which that's the other problem I have to address. There's a few things that we learned. The axle problem obviously has to get taken care of. And then our next issue is I am for some reason only getting one gear in the transmission. It's not a transmission issue, because before everything was connected, I could shift through all the gears on the transmission. We think that it's a shift, not necessarily shift linkage, but like the shift box itself. I mean, I can only one gear go back and forth a little bit, but it doesn't really stick into any other gear aside from just this one. So that's another issue that we have to solve, because, and I also don't know what gear it is, but and luckily the clutch does work. At first, when we put the clutch in, it didn't work. And then once we started it with, like, we got it driving with the starter in gear, then the clutch started working, so that issue solved itself. The next main issue is going to be redoing the front suspension again, but not in the sense of making more travel, in the sense of extending it all forward, because the, I don't remember what the term is called, but the, I don't know, the length of it is too short right now. At like 2,500 RPM running like shit, if I clutch dumped it, it would do a wheelie, which is not ideal because I do need to be able to steer it. And the other main issue too is steering, because the steering rack's up here and then the tie rods go down. So the bump steer is horrible, and we were also finding that if it turns too tight, the tie rod gets pinched between the wheel and the upper control arm and binds the steering at full lock. The plan is this year, obviously fix the axle, fix the transmission, and then I'm going to make an extended front frame, kind of like how side-by-sides actually are, which will help the fact that it's 8.5 feet wide in the front. But yeah, I'm gonna add more frame in the front of this, add all new suspension mounts like way up there. So the tires are gonna come out to the sides. And then I'm going to put the steering rack way up there too, where all the suspension stuff is, and run a rod from the steering wheel all the way up to the steering shaft, so it doesn't have the horrible bump steer and shouldn't bind up, as well as also should help weight distribution a little bit better, so it's not going to wheelie as much. It's still going to, but that should help things a little bit, moving everything forward, making it a little bit longer. Despite things not going the way that I wanted them to, we did learn a lot. Obviously, this is a one-off build. Nothing is going to go perfect, but this is a much better setup now than it was before. It's unfortunate the way things ended, but it's all fixable, and now I can just make everything better. So, yeah, I mean, thinking about it now, the hard part about the front suspension is going to be where the fuck am I going to do the upper mounts or the shocks, but I'll figure that out when I build the frame and everything. Anyways, sorry this video was kind of a choppy mess because I didn't film much, but just wanted to show you guys. Broke it last year because I never uploaded a video of it last year. We rebuilt the whole thing. Broke it again this year. So, I am going to be making a J&K video. I didn't film a ton because I was hanging out with my friends for the most part. But I'm going to combine the clips from last year's J&K Day and this year's J&K Day because I didn't upload a video of last year's either. So there's going to be that, and then Phil was on my four-wheeler a bunch, as you saw a couple clips in this video. That's going to all be included in it as well. Yeah, there will be some more videos coming. Things are going slowly here as I can't really do much out in the garage right now. That's pretty much what happened to the Gokart. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm hoping that we can make some more videos soon. I will be streaming a lot more now that winter is here on Twitch, so I might upload some clips of that on the YouTube channel as well. So if you guys want to see me live at all, the link will be in the description for my Twitch channel. Usually I'm live more so on the weekends, like late evening into the night type of thing. So yeah. Thank you all for watching. I will see you in the next one.